For most parents out there, back-to-school shopping can be a real hassle. The kids are grumpy about another school year coming up. The stores are overrun by other families who are all trying to shop for the same things, and it seems like the cost of everything just continues to grow. It's enough to put just about anyone in a bad mood. Well, one teacher from the state of Iowa got to experience this firsthand when he ran into a group of angry parents who were openly voicing their displeasure with the high cost of their children's school supplies. Then, unexpectedly, one of the parents turned towards him with a message that he just had to get off his chest. Dedicating your life to educating others may be stressful at times, but it's also one of the most rewarding careers available. As a teacher, it's your job to guide the future aspirations of our children and hopefully to make the world a better place while you do it too. Leland Michael of Des Moines, Iowa, always valued the importance of getting a good education, especially in a world where competition for jobs is getting stiffer by the day. So from the time that he was a young child, Leland quickly realized that a solid education was going to be vital to his success later in life. In fact, because he believed that education was so important, Leland eventually decided to become a teacher himself. Following this career path had led him to a teaching position at Lincoln High School in Des Moines, and he loved working with his young, bright students. But Leland's job wasn't just about teaching. He also had to deal with the practical side of things, like making sure his students had the necessary supplies and materials for their classes. And as back-to-school season approached, Leland noticed that many of his students' families were struggling to afford the high cost of school supplies. One day, while shopping for supplies himself, Leland overheard a group of parents complaining about the prices of the items they needed to buy for their children. He understood their frustration. After all, as a teacher, he saw firsthand how important it was for students to have the right tools to succeed in the classroom. But then something unexpected happened. One of the parents turned to Leland and said, "I don't know how you do it, but thank you for what you do. You make a difference in our children's lives every day, and we appreciate it." Leland was taken aback. He hadn't expected to receive such a heartfelt message in the middle of a chaotic back-to-school shopping trip. But the parents' words filled him with a sense of pride and purpose. He knew that, despite the challenges, his job as a teacher was making a difference in the lives of his students and their families. As the school year began, Leland made a vow to himself to help his students' families in any way he could. He worked with local businesses and community organizations to gather donations of school supplies and other materials, and he made sure that every student in his classes had what they needed to succeed. Leland's dedication didn't go unnoticed. Parents and students alike began to appreciate his efforts, and the community rallied around him in support of his mission to ensure that every child had access to a quality education. For Leland, the experience was a reminder that being a teacher isn't just about imparting knowledge. It's about making a difference in the lives of the people you teach. And with that in mind, he knew that he was doing exactly what he was meant to do.